Welcome back. The Cougars find themselves down 4-3 after 40 minutes to the Vancouver Giants here in a huge game at CN Centre. Could the Cats come back and get the 2 valuable points? Let's find out.
Their captain is back on the ice and giving it the good college try, doing his spins and doing some work on the ice. 4-3 Vancouver leads. Look, they're looking for their 4th win this season against the Cougars. Zach Pachuro bringing it back for the Cougars. Long shot, big rebound, low shot, scores! Following up, Jari Eriksson has his 2nd of the game, his 3rd point, and very early in the period, it's all squared at 4.
And it's a rebound goal, Dan, as it's not a pretty one either, too, as it pops out to the side, and Eriksson doesn't get all of it, but it trickles past goaltender Rathjen.
And now back to the right point, Kulak. Kulak at the left wing side, he's going to skate it all the way around. Kulak behind the goal to Jackson Hauk. Hauk to the right for Franson. Kane Franson, right wing circle, half boards, down low with it, Rouse back to Franson, pad save Edmonds, and a clear by Zach Pachuro, a big save by Ty Edmonds. Hauk behind the goal, checked by Dan Gibb. Harris is out of the penalty box. Harris is going to steal, and now numbers for the Cougars. 2-on-1, Jacobs has Burke. Jacobs, Burke, backhand, scores! Oh, baby, what a play! Troy Burke finishing it off. The Prince George Cougars in the lead, 5-4 the score.
And the guy that comes out of the penalty box should get a lot of credit from there. Harris is the one that knocked the puck away from the defenseman, then threw it down the ice where the Cougars break in 2-on-1. So the rookie will get another point here in his 2nd game. He's got 2 helpers.
Dallas Earhart to the left for Jari Eriksson. He's battling along the wall with McAvoy. Puck held in. High slot. Nice save, Edmonds. No rebound, loose at the side. He got his paddle down. Oh, what a stop. Foster robbed by Edmonds, who bobbled the rebound but made up for it. And that's a game saver right there for the Cougars. The Giants' net is empty.
A minute to go.
Jari Eriksson along the wall as the puck goes behind the Cougars' goal. Dan Gibb, puck is centered. Around the net it goes for Stukel. Back to the point, shot by Zalotach, blocked. Eriksson trying to clear it out, it's held in. Milkreist will now move it ahead. Pachuro will kick it out. And Pachuro to Ryan Haynes, empty netter, scores!
Point number 50 of his career comes as he ices it for the Prince George Cougars with 35 seconds to go, 6-4.
A huge come-from-behind win for the Cougars, and it couldn't have come at a better time. This places the Cats only 1 point back of Seattle for the final playoff spot. Jari Eriksson collected 2 goals and an assist. Ty Edmonds, coming in relief of Mac Engel, picked up his first Western Hockey League win in his first WHL game. There were also some special spectators in town for the weekend as the Cougars hosted their annual Parent Billet Appreciation Night on Saturday, where everyone was recognized. We had a chance to catch up to a couple of proud parents, including Mark McNulty's mom and dad, who came all the way from Medicine Hat, Alberta.
Tell us about Mark. First of all, I want to know, where does he get his height then? That's, I guess, the million-dollar question.
That comes all the time. But you know what? I have a cousin who has a son who's 6'7", and his grandma was tall. So we're thinking there's a throwback somewhere.
And what does it mean to see your son play in the Western Hockey League?
It's very uplifting, and he's fortunate to be able to play in the Western Hockey League. He's worked hard, and we're excited for him.
His height sometimes is deceiving, some of the moves he makes. Now, does he get that from you from playing hockey or from Mom?
No, I wasn't a very good player when I was younger, and he always reminds me of that. But no, I sensed it when he was very little that he was passionate about the game, and I took him to the Western Hockey League games when he was little, and that's where he caught on and learned the game when he was very small. And I think that's what's helped him move on.
And to the point where he potentially could be an NHL draft pick. He's ranked right now. How do you guys feel about that?
It's a bit surreal. You know, you don't really totally anticipate that. We were always those parents that were like, you know, play the game because you love it. And that's it. It was never play to see where you can get to. And so I think for him to see that he's actually doing as well as he's doing, and it's all on his own. He's worked very hard. And so it's just quite a surreal moment for all of us. It's just go for it, Mark. If you have the opportunity, use it.
From Medicine Hat, now a 10th round draft pick, but essentially played a number of games last year as a 16-year-old with the Cougars. So, and then what does it mean to have him living that way from home?
He was always an independent kid. He got along with people that were older than him since he's been little. So we were fortunate in that way, that he is a very independent young man now, and we're proud of that. And it's not been a problem whatsoever. He's 11 hours away, but you know, with communications and stuff now, it's something that doesn't really affect us.
Walks out in front, backdoor play, McNulty scores! He's got goals in back-to-back games. Mark McNulty on the power play has made it 1-0 Cougars. And a beautiful.
Possibly traveling the furthest was Zach Peturo's dad, Steve, coming all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. We had a chance to catch up with Steve and also Zach's adopted billet sisters, Katia and Anicia Webb.
And then for the Billet sisters, what's it like to see Zach here playing for the Cougars?
It's pretty cool.
Do you guys get out to a lot of games and watch?
All the time. We come to as many games as we can if we're not working or not busy or else doing anything else.
And yeah, he's been playing really well as of late.
Yeah, he's actually doing really well. As soon as he came back from Christmas, he has just been playing phenomenal. My parents are so proud of him, and so are we. So. And
how about Dad? How proud are you? Lately, he's been lighting it up.
Yeah, I mean, as a parent, all you can do is just smile. It's a pleasure watching him play, especially being in Vegas. Hockey's not real big, and it's always the topic of conversation when I'm in town. And I just can't wait to get him back home for the summer so we can work on some other things.
Now, tell us about that. You own a gym, right? Or
yes, I own a boxing gym. I manage pro fighters, and we have some amateur fighters, and my brother's a promoter in Las Vegas, so we've been a boxing family all our life. My brothers and all, we boxed. My father was a fighter in the Marines. My grandfather won the 32 Golden Gloves. It's just been a gene that's been in our family forever, and then Zach comes along, gets on the ice, and grows to be 6'2", and we don't know how that happened, but definitely very excited to watch Zach grow into a man.
Now, how much do you have him in the ring? Because I understand you do give him lessons?
Oh yeah, in the summertime I do, but it's hard because fighting on the ice and fighting in the rink's a completely different, whole different kind of fight. We're going to try something different. I think I'm going to try to see him work the body a little bit on the ice. I don't see that too much, when they start fighting, but work on his straight right and his left and see what happens this summer when he comes back. In the fall, maybe he won't lose so many this next year.
What is there a correlation do you see between hockey and boxing? I mean, you have to obviously have some good endurance.
Well, you definitely have to live on the edge, and you can't be afraid. That's for sure. And definitely these kids out here, not just Zach. I see all these kids. Anyone that laces them up and comes out on this ice is, they're half tilted in my eyes anyway. So it's an interesting sport. It's very tough, and they're definitely athletes out here.
And where would you like to see him go with his hockey career?
Obviously we'd like to see him go all the way, but that's something that only he's going to be able to do. He's going to have to work hard on the off season. He's going to have to eat right and train right. And I know what it's like to see a boxer make it to the championship. And I know what kind of hard work that entitles. And Zach's just going to have to get out there and do the same thing if he wants to make it to the next level.
Through Peturo, long shot, he scores! And I think skate up the middle of the ice on Mac Engel. In comes Hoagie, fired wide. He skated in, he thought he had the